I have an amazing SEO strategy that I want you to take to grow your business and get this amount of traffic every month. I'm going to walk you through my agency's process and what we've done with a local business's website in only 2 years. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So what I was just saying is my agency, we work with a number of different businesses, mostly e-commerce stores or service-based businesses. And one of our clients who now we've had for 3 years has amazing results that I want to give to you. I want to give you the whole strategy, and that's what we're going into today. All right, so before we get into what we did, let's show you what things were like back in 2019. If anyone can remember that far back, I had to pull up Google Analytics so I could give you actual data that we have. So when we started out, this company was getting on average about 2,800 people per month, and on an organic search side of things, they were getting roughly 1,400 people per month. So some of you might be like, man, that sounds great, right? But compared to where they are now, we have some staggering results. So as you can see, this is a somewhat seasonal business here in South Florida where snowbirds, people from up north, come down here during the winter time. So historically, winter was their busiest month. So you're seeing that in March, there was almost 2,000 people, 1,800, but on average, they were right around that low 2,000 people per month on their site. And you can see this is the entire year picture so that you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to hide anything. We had a 43% bounce rate, 2.5 minute time on page, 12% conversion rate. Now I will say that conversion rate is not necessarily true because unfortunately the tracking wasn't set up. And so part of this is also ensuring that this organic traffic that we're driving is also beneficial to the business, meaning it's not just fluff traffic, it's actually qualified leads coming in. So what we did was we did an entire SEO strategy. Now, I will say the caveat to this is there was a new website built by our team. That website was built with search engine optimization in mind. So if you have a website that's being built, make sure you have an understanding of the keywords. So let's get into it. From this data that you're now looking at, we had a total of 123,000 sessions so far via organic search so far this year. So January 1st to August 31st, not even a full year of data yet, and we have a 282% increase. So how did we go from 22,000 people to 123 within 3/4 of the year? Well, that's what we're breaking down today. So within the data, you're going to see that that bounce rate went from a 44% to a 0.7% with a massive amount of increase of goal completions, which for this business was actually qualified phone calls. So the way we did this entire plan was we started to segment out each and every service that they offered. Now they are in the beauty space, so it is important to understand the various hair, coloring, nails, med spa services, massage, and those spa services all needed to be broken apart in this business. Now, keep in mind that when Google is crawling websites, it does not rank an entire website for every keyword it appears for, but instead it ranks web pages. So you have to think about it like this. Each and every service that is valuable needs to have its specific page. So what we did was we sat down with the owners. We established which services have the highest profit margins. Because again, going back to what I said earlier, this isn't about just traffic. This is how much money have we generated for this business. And with this business, we got their cost per acquisition down from $35 to $8. So a huge decrease with no paid advertising. And that's what organic traffic does. It is the goal of answering people when they are searching for a near me, the best, the top rated. Any of those long tail keyword variations are found on this website, plus the local SEO strategy, which generated automated reviews, increases the overall traffic and rankings. So let's get into a rankings distribution. If you guys are finding this video useful, go ahead, hit the thumbs up, and let's get back into it. So as we get into SEMrush, which you guys know is my favorite, and if you're looking for this dashboard, you can click the affiliate link down below, It'll help me out, keep creating this content for you guys. But anyways, let's get back into this. So as you can see, there's 218 positions currently in the top 1 to 3, 649 keywords in the top 4 to 10. So we have roughly 900 keywords ranked currently on the first page. Now, luckily, their business continues to grow, so some of this is a branded search share. But if we go into top organic keywords, what we did was we took a local SEO strategy and we took a national content strategy and we merged them into one. And so in doing so, we have multiple different intent phases that we're doing, and then we're also signaling to Google, hey, this content is really good on a national level. This company must be relative on a local level. So you'll see this long tail, weft hair extensions, is an intent-based search in the 3rd position on a national level, also on a local level. So anytime that these keywords started to appear, this company was ranked number 1, number 1, number 1, number 2, number 1 for branded, bronze hair number 3. All of these keywords related to the beauty industry are all on the first page. So that's where we get to this point where we are now getting 15,000 people in 1 month to this website. Now, if you're wondering how to create that kind of content strategy, go ahead, click this link right up here where I break down every step of the way. But just for a quick overview. So here's how we did it. We have 3 main services: salon, spa, and med spa, which is high ticket, high revenue services. What we did was we started to go into SEMrush and Ahrefs to establish what are some keyword variations that we can create content about that will rank. And in writing our service pages, we also took all the information and all the different items and created basically lists of services, because the majority of the competitors in the landscape basically had a JPEG menu, which does not work in the eyes of Google. So we said, how are we creatively going to incorporate all of these various services so that it's easily digestible for the user experience, but also informative enough for Google? So we broke out those 3 categories: salon, spa, med spa. From there, we broke down into the high revenue services. We did cross promotion across all of these different services so that the important services actually got their own pages. Then, within creating the page titles, South Florida Salon, we built out the slugs, the meta descriptions, and the header tags in correspondence with the keywords that we were trying to rank for in order to boost up that authority during the website build. It's exactly what we did. If you guys are finding this helpful, you'd like some more information on these types of videos, please leave a comment below and hit the thumbs up button, because I'm here to help you better understand search engine optimization, content, Google ads, and Facebook ads. Let's get back into the strategy. And now you can see all of the keywords that are in that number 1 position that is driving traffic to their website on both a local as well as national position. As I'm scrolling, you can see all these number 1s, and that's only 1 page of 125. So by building out the website and creating a sitemap that was relative to the service specific that they were looking for, we were able to get that 1 page ranked. So each page, there's 40 something pages on this website. It's built out in hopes that each one of those individual pages would rank for the local search. And then piggybacked, we took the content strategy that we created, which again was relative to the 3 services, and we created massive content silos over the last 3 years with internal linking that got those pieces of content to rank on a national level. From there, what happened is massive amounts of link building. So as you can see in this chart, referring domains, when we started, it was right around this time, 178, 180. We are now at 1,181 referring domains. They actually just got a referring domain from Cosmopolitan magazine, which is amazing because what happens is content starts to snowball and turns into massive opportunities, which is why I'm always telling you guys search engine optimization should be the foundation of any strategy. So what I want you guys to think about, does your website have specific pages for each of your services and or products? If not, get to building. If they do, take a look at that content. What does that content look like? Does that actually serve a purpose to your target audience? If not, revise the content. Then next, do you have a content strategy or a blog strategy that can incorporate all of your services and the different questions that people are asking relative to your products or services? If you do, you need to start getting more backlinks. If you do not, start creating a content silo, content questionnaire, a content strategy to increase the amount of eyeballs going to your website, introducing your brand, introducing you as a business. This is important. So, last thing I want to look at. They have now received a total of 13,000 phone calls so far this year. So, January 1st to December 31st, 2019, they got a total of 1,947 phone calls. And then if you look so far year to date, they have gotten a total of 3,298 phone calls. Remember, this is 3 quarters through the year compared to a full year, and we are already almost double the amount of phone calls that they got. Now, of course, it's been a long time. I'm not disputing any of that for you guys saying like, it's a couple years, but each and every year they saw growth. And each and every year the strategy has been updated based on the results because now they have a higher domain authority at 42, which means we can rank a lot more content than we were able to back then. If you are wondering how to do something like this for your business, you want maybe some professional advice, right now, my company, in the description below, if you click free marketing review, one of my team members will actually go through your website to give you insights and potential strategies on how to grow your business. So click the link, free marketing review, and then yours truly will record a 5 to 10 minute video outlining the various insights that we found. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'd love to know your thoughts, the results on this. And if you have any questions on how to do it for you, make sure to let me know. And don't forget about that free marketing review. I hope you guys have a great day.